Hi, Calvin Anderson. I've been recently posting stuff about the school board election because I've been reading literature that's basically false that's going around in this campaign. The false literature that's going around is not telling the true story about the school board. In fact, the school board's governance is up 95%. It has not been up like that for 20 to 30 years because back then the school board was in such a disarray that it had a zero governors. We had equipment being missing. We had the school board going at each other's throats. Nothing was getting accomplished. But now with this school board, they're cooperating with each other and their governors are at 95%, which has not happened within 30 to 20 years. Now let's get to the bare facts of what's going on. The board president fought hard to get the superintendent in, Dr. Repillette. Dr. Repillette was doing such a fantastic job that he got noticed and he got elevated to commissioner of education. But who stepped in Dr. Repillette's place? Sasha Gray, who the board president fought because she saw that this woman was powerful enough to take this school district into a whole different direction. Now, we have people on the sidelines or namesayers because what? They want to stop progress for what? Their own self-interest? What we need to be doing is pressing our legislators to have education about artificial intelligence so these kids can learn about artificial intelligence so they can be prepared for the future. And that's what this school board is trying to do. So we don't need literature that's false. If you have ideas and you're running a campaign, run your campaign, but don't mislead the public. And for the parents, we need to step up with our children. We need to read to them. There's nothing wrong with sitting down reading a book to your kid. So when that kid goes to school, that kid will be ahead, and the teacher will be impressed. Say, this kid really reads really, really well. But some of these kids are coming and can't even make a circle or a square. And for the school teachers, these people who are running for school board are talking about when I get elected, I'm going to make sure you keep your job. That they cannot go to administration and do that. Okay? And matter of fact, school teachers need to reach out to the legislators because it's the legislators who are making the cuts. It's not coming from the school board. It's not coming from the superintendent. It's coming from your legislators. The Republicans got together and said, we need to take some of this money and slice it in half because we don't understand why all this money is going to one kid per pupil. Why is there so much money for one kid? And what are we getting out of our money? The taxpayers. Because the taxpayers did not understand that, we got a lot of kids coming in with IEPs and from these different countries, and they got to be educated differently. So as a community, we need to pull together so that we can have our kids being trained for artificial intelligence. Hey, I made an invention, and I'm getting myself ready for artificial intelligence, okay, because I knew it was coming, and my invention took off. So if I can do it, why can't the children of Asbury Park follow in my footsteps? Why can't the children in Asbury Park follow Sandra Gray's footsteps? Why can't the children in Asbury Park follow the board president's footsteps? And why can't the kids in Asbury Park follow the commissioner of education's footsteps? We need not to step in their way, okay? And we need not to stop progress because we are scared of change, okay? Because we have to change our mindset here in Asbury Park. We have to change our mindset on how our kids are going to be educated. Okay, so going around talking about we want to chop up the board, okay, where's your definitive evidence that they have not been doing their job? You have none. Okay, so the board should remain the same. And the board president, who was doing a great job, who got these great people in to do the job, she should remain board president. Nothing needs to change. So when this election comes, we need to elect those people who are still running, Connie, Barbara, and Dominic, and put them back into position. Because I don't see the evidence where you say that these people are not doing their jobs. You have no definitive evidence that they are not doing their jobs, but yet I see literature with all this other stuff saying what's going on with the school that is not true. You cannot go and manipulate the people. This is not the Donald Trump era where you can just go say things and just gaslight people and they're supposed to believe everything that you're throwing at them. You can't gaslight the community because you're hurting the children when you're gaslighting the community. Now, as you have a program, there's something that you want, and you want to bring it to the school district, and you want that program to be implemented, if there's money available, then yes, you can come talk to the board and get it implemented. But right now, there's no money, baby. There's no money in the school district. So community, let's work together and have our kids get trained in artificial intelligence. And believe me, if we start artificial intelligence in Asbury Park School District, they will be knocking down the door to get into these schools. Knocking down the doors. Don't you want your kid to be the first to have the education for artificial intelligence? Aren't you worried about your child's survival into the future? Because if he doesn't have that knowledge, he is not going to survive. So when you vote, vote intelligently. When you vote, don't you be gaslighted. You vote with your heart and you vote hard for your children. I just wanted to sound off and let you know that's the way to go.